This video and ones like it are made possible by my supporters on Patreon. If you want to have a say in what games and topics are covered on this channel, head over to patreon.com/Tugi24 and get involved. You can also head over to my Teespring store to buy shirts that you'll never wear in public. Link in the description. Before we get started with today's video, if you missed round one or even our initial setup video that explains what this is, what all the teams look like, jerseys and all that, make sure to go check out those videos if you haven't already. You got a few more seconds to do it before you get spoiled for round number 2 of our draft class versus draft class tournament. First round in the books, we go from 16 to 8. So again, 05 will take on 07, 16 versus 11, 19 versus 17, and 15 versus 13. Let's get down to business here, shall we? 07 and 05, the two oldest draft classes left. We'll see who's going to represent the vets in round number 3. First period of game 1, and a good start for the 05. Killorn struck first for 07, but then it's Jack Johnson and Darren Helm. Second period, now 3-3. The inverse, Helm scores again, but it's Perron and Pacioretty. Third period, a slow start for the 07s, but boy did they grow into the game. Killorn, Perron, Couture, and Backlund, 7-3 the final score, despite the fact that they have a horrible goaltender. I'm telling you, EA, telling you, you just do what you want, don't you? Despite the fact that the 07 have a horrible goaltender, they win game 1, 7-3. 11 versus 16. Very excited for this particular matchup here. First period, 2-1 for the 11s. Kucherov and Landeskog. Tkachuk, the lone goal for the 16s. Second period, goal apiece. Kucherov and Chychrun. And in the third, another comeback win. The 16s. 3 unanswered from Kyrou, Matthews, and Kyrou again. And the 2016 class take game 1 over the 2011s. 2 goals each from Kyrou and Kucherov, but Kyrou on the winning side. 17 versus 19. Intrigued by this one as well. First period, 2-0 for the 2019s. Matt Boldy with both goals. Second period, now 2-1 with Drake Batherson's tally. Third period, and there it is, 3-1 Kaliev. He's been so good for them. And he gets the insurance goal, the 2019s, getting the win and a nice little logo glitch there on Drake Batherson. You'll love to see it. 15 versus 13. First period, 1-0 for the 13, Sasha Barkov. Second period, goal apiece, Werenski and Barkov again. Third period, and the 13s get it. Darnell Nurse, the empty netter. No hat trick for Sasha on this one, but a really strong performance, and UC Saros might just carry this team. Good for Nathan McKinnon as well. Only had 1 point in round 1. He had 2 assists there. So that is it for the first few games. We go to game 2 between the 07 and the 05. Of course, the 07 up 1-0 here. First period, 2-0 for the 07s. Jamie Benn and Alex Killorn. Second period, now 4-0. Pacioretty and Killorn again. And in the third, the 05s get one back with Stastny, despite facing a far inferior goaltender. Wow. Madsen, I got it. I did it. Is one of the stars of the game. The 07 have a 2-0 series lead. The 05s need to have a continued strong performance or I'm going to regret putting them into this tournament. 16 versus 11. 16 has the 1-0 lead. First period, and they have a 1-0 lead here. Charlie McAvoy. Second period, now 2-1 for the 11s. Scheifele and Huberdeau. And in the third, man, these 16s, again, they're battle back. Keller and Jordan Kyrou. What a round he's having already. And the 16s have a 2-0 series lead on the 2011. 19 versus 17 here. 19 with the 1-0 lead. First period, 2 goals apiece. Höglander, Robertson, Podkolzin, and Suzuki. So the homegrown talent, so to speak, from the 2019 draft showing up. Second period, now 3-2 for the 17s. Cale Makar. And in the third, goal apiece. So Boldy tied it. Norris wins it. 4-3 final for the 2017 as they tie that series up at 1-1. We'll see if the 13 can take a 2-0 lead over the 15. First period here, 1-1, Eichel and Barkov, who's really starting to heat up. Second period, 2-2. McKinnon and McDavid. Third period, oh my goodness. The 2013 with 5 power play goals. Eat your heart out, Vegas. Good God. Barkov, Nurse, Burakovsky, Horvat, and Lindholm. 7-2 is the final for the 2013. What a performance. That is unreal. We go ahead now. 07 and 05, Game 3. Can the 07 add to the lead? First period, 1-0 for the 05. Justin Abdelkader finally on the board. Good for you. Second period, still 1-0. Third period, I thought they blew it. Goals from Perron and Pacioretty, but they can't overcome the tallies from Hornqvist and Oshie. 3-2 final in the 05 are in this series. Good performance there from Jonathan Quick. You certainly need him to show up. The 11s desperately need a win here. Can they get it? First period, 2-1 for the 16. Kucherov struck first, and it's Tkachuk in line A. Second period, now 5-3. Matthews, DeBrincat, and Matthews again. But late goals from Huberdeau and Goodrow put them in striking distance for this third period, where they give up 2 more goals to DeBrincat and Jesper Bratt. 7-3 the final score. The 2016 1-1 away from the Final Four. Already we have a 3-0 series lead. Incredible. 17 versus 19. 1-1 series split. Let's see how it goes. First period here. 5-1 for the 19. Ottinger pulled in less than 4 minutes. Zegras, Doc. Zegras pulled Colson and Cousins. Thomas gets the 17 on the board. Second period. Now 6-4. We might have a game here. Batherson, Robertson, and Batherson again. Hughes the goal for the 19. Third period, and it stays at 6-4. So a big win there for the 19. Trevor Zegras led the way, able to chase Jake Ottinger out of goal. Now we have another chance for a 3-0. The 13 up 2 on the 15 here. First period, goalless. Second period, 2-1 now for the 15. You had Barkov scoring, but then it's Provorov and Aho. Third period, Barkov ties it. He has just woken up and taken over. Overtime. Double overtime, and the 13 win it. 25 seconds in, Anthony Duclair, another phenomenal performance from UC Saros. And we have a 2-1 split in 2 series and a 3-0 split in the other 2. Let's see what happens here. The 07 and the 05, game number 4. First period, goalless. Second period, 1-0 for the 05, James Neal. Third period, and that's it. Abdelkader empty netter. And it's a very convincing 30-save shutout for Jonathan Quick and the 05. Very, very nice. There you go. 2-2 there. Will the 16 punch their ticket to the Final Four against the 11 here? First period, 3-0. Matthews, Dubois, and Jost. Second period, now 3-1. Dougie Hamilton. Third period, and that's it. Just like that, the 11s are out. The 2016 move on. Jordan Binnington with a 26 save shutout. Surprised he was in. Don't believe injuries are on. They can't be. They don't have any depth. But there you go. Buffalo moving on over Minnesota. And we'll, of course, take a look here at the numbers for both. But starting off with the 2016, Matthews, Kyrou, DeBrincat, just destroying worlds. Austin Matthews leading the way. Still just 1 point for Puljujarvi and Kunin. Only 2 for Tage Thompson. That's very surprising. Defensively, Fox has been great. Still no points for Sam Girard. Figure that one out. And in goal, only a 908 for Carter Hart. But it's been good enough, as surprising as that is. For these guys, I mean, yeah. Gibson just, the numbers started to plummet. Maybe Benner would have been the guy to go with. Defensively, I mean, he at least could have swung his stick at someone's head or done something stupid and then been like, oh, I'm a memer. He's the Elon Musk of the NHL. Annoying as shit, but for some reason, some people like him. That's right, I said it. Defensively, Dougie Hamilton, 9 points. Nothing, though, of course, from Larson and Murphy. Defensive defensemen, but still, you'd like to see something. Morgan Riley as well with just 2 points. Or Mike Riley, excuse me. Yeah, it's about right for Mike Riley, actually. And then for the forwards, Kucherov tried his damnedest, but the depth scoring overall, it was good, but they didn't have like an elite level guy outside of Kucherov, and that really was the key for the other side here with the 2016. I mean, look at those top three, for example. So the 11s are out. The 2019 trying to take a 3-1 series lead here. Can they do it? First period, 3-0 for the 17s. Makar, Middlestat, and Hedel. Second period now 4-1, Hoaglander and Nolan Patrick. Third period, 5-1 final. Pedersen scores on Kochetkov. And the 2017 are right back in it. Great performance for Jake Ottinger. And of course, the number 2 overall pick, Nolan Patrick. God, his career, man, it's been so sad. You know, he's a channel legend around these parts. Well, I've moved a lot of my franchise mode, like my current franchise mode stuff, over to my second channel. Of course, we had the original Draft to Glory series back in 2017 using the Washington Capitals. Patrick was the face of that series, and certainly rooting for him. It's a shame. Hopefully he can figure it out here later in his career. But a 2-2 split there. Will the 13s be the second team to move on to the Final Four? First period, 1-1, Werenski and McKinnon. Second period, 3-1 now for the 2015s, McDavid and Marner. And in the third, they blew it. Marner, Gensel, Barkov, McKinnon. They had a 4-1 lead, and they blew it. Overtime, and the 13s take the series. Elias Lindholm. Heartbreaking end for the 2015 as they are swept. Brutal. Absolutely brutal there for the 2015. What a way to go out. And again, they might have been the favorites. Rantanen, McDavid, Marner. Look at the talent level there. And they just couldn't get it done. Bavillier, Barzal, Konechny were terrible. And defensively, Werenski, Shabbat, no points for Vince Dunn. And in goal, unfortunately, Ilya Samsonov just could not get it done. Whereas for the 2013, Saros is just unbelievable. Nurse and Pesci both doing very, very well. Still no points for Seth Jones. And then forward-wise, Barkov is just taken over. So there you go. Our second Final Four spot is decided. We have 2 sweeps, and now we focus on the 2 series that are tied at 2-2. It's the 05 and the 07, the battle of the old guard here. First period, 1-0 for the 05, Anze Kopitar. Second period, still 1-0. Third period, and wow, that will do it. Unbelievable. A 38-save shutout for Jonathan Quick. Turning back the hands of time, the LA Kings leading the 05 to victory in a 3-2 series lead. So we go to 17 versus 19. First period, 1-1, Kakko and Robertson. Second period, 2-2, Seider and Hedel. Third period, all the offense, and the 2017 win it. 42 shots to 17, by the way, and they only won 6-4. Byram and Hughes for the 19 bookend goals from Robertson, Suzuki, Haig, and Robertson again. 6-4, the final. The 2017 getting the win. The hat trick for Robertson. 4 assists for Pedersen. Craziness. Can the 05 end this series here? Let's find out. First period. My God. Finally, we're getting some high-scoring games. 4-3 at the end of the first. Pacioretty, Hornqvist, Pacioretty, Killorn, Helm, Letang, and Backlund. Second period, it's now 4-4 thanks to Sidney Crosby. Third period, and it's a 7-4 final. Kane, Couture, and Ben. What the hell has gotten into these teams all of a sudden? I have no idea, but we're going 7. Will there be 7 in this series as well? 17 looking to end the series over the 19. Can they do it? First period, goalless. Second period, 1-1, Makar and Hughes. Third period, scoreless, goalless, overtime, and the 2017 will move on. Josh Norris with another late goal, another overtime winner, I believe. A late goal / OT winner. He's had a couple. Josh Norris seals the deal. Despite Spencer Knight's best efforts, the 2017 eliminate the 2019. Let's take a look there at the team moving on to the Final Four. Robertson and Pedersen, Batherson, That top line, I believe, is what they were doing so well. And then defensively, Makar, of course, leading the way. Brandstrom still without a point. Haskin only has 2, but he's playing some great shutdown defense alongside Makar, I'm sure. And then in goal, Ottinger has a 9.22. Sway didn't do so well when he took over in relief. For the 2019, Spencer Knight just couldn't keep up. Unfortunately, down to a 908 save percentage. Defensively, you know, the younger guys, not much from Heinola and Bjornfoot. They just couldn't really get it going. And then forward-wise, you got Boldy, Caulfield, but it really kind of drops off from there. And yeah, just 2 points for Newhook, Cousins, and Tomasino. Simply not good enough. The Vancouver 2019 end up falling. We have 3 members of our Final Four. Who will be the last? It's the old guard going the distance. 05 versus 07. Here we go. Let's see how it plays out. First period, 2-1 for the 05. Bobby Ryan and Patrick Hornqvist. Backlund scores for the 07. Second period, still 2-1. Third period, and we're going to OT between the 05 and the 07. Pacioretty, Couture, but then Abdelkader with 52 seconds ties it. And you know what? I haven't done this yet. Do we want to? Do we want to for this? Maybe we save it for the final? I do kind of want to see these teams in action. We'll save it for the final if it happens. Only reason I was tempted to do it is just because, you know, hey, the video might be deceptive. You know, but here we go. Overtime. Winner is the 07. Patrick Kane gets the job done. And despite having the worst goaltending in the tournament, the Columbus 07 eliminate the 05 and move on to the final. Unbelievable. The 05 make it to the second round and fall short. Should they have been in the tournament? Should they have not? Is this redemption for the 21 team? Who's to say? Crosby, Kopitar leading the way. I mean, it's tough to say necessarily what the issue was. It was just a very, very close series. No points there from Russell, but Letang was phenomenal. Only a 908, though, for Jonathan Quick by the end of it, despite 3 shutouts. That certainly did not help. Before the 07, GG's, EA. GG's. It's so stupid. Defensively, Martinez has been a force. My God. And then forward-wise, Kane, Pacioretty, like just their goal scoring, man. Look at that depth scoring. Look at that. Without a doubt, the highest scoring team. They don't need Simmons, Gagne, or Turris to do a damn thing. The Columbus 07 are moving on, and with that, we have our Final Four, as it is 07 versus 16, 17 versus 13. Who will make the finals? We'll find out in the next episode, round 3, coming up. As always, again, check out everything in the description. If you haven't, you know the deal. Check out the other tournament, of course, that we did somewhat recently. I really like kind of doing these random tournaments. We'll have another one coming soon. Feel free to leave suggestions as well. For now, though, I'm out of here. Thank you again so much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe, damn it. I don't know. People say that helps if you mention it. Some don't. Support me if you like me. Leave shitty comments if you don't, yet you still watch the videos, so I win. GG's. Final Four, next episode.